Rotate to the ball. You're Bam Adebayo, you're guarding the ball. Now you're not guarding the ball, so you got to rotate. Get down here. So Jimmy Butler now can get up. You force this player. I can stunt, I can recover. That's rotating to the ball. That's team defense. This is none of that. Okay, what is this Heat player doing? You are guarding Cam Johnson. If he's coming this way, you need to stay up this way. Look at this. Why are you going underneath Bam Adebayo? You now get screened by your own man. Not play off of Mikal Bridges, okay? If you can't guard him one-on-one, you need to get up and force him into help. I have this. Jimmy Butler can move in, all right? Remember, right foot parallel to the block, left foot out wide stance. I can get up and force him here, or this player can move in slightly, and I have help here. I can stunt, recover both ways. But playing off of Mikal Bridges like this, come on. Heat switching here. Stop. Why can't this player just get up and guard his man? You're still in the gaps, but you let Jimmy Butler through. You screen Jimmy Butler here, and it's a late switch. What is this Heat player doing? Please. Okay, this player should communicate that he's taking the ball, but, come on. You got to go find somebody else to guard. We got two people guarding the ball. Why? Get your back to the baseline, please. Your back's to the sideline. Get it to the baseline. Open up, okay? Because then you're not going to get beat backdoor like this. The other thing is, look at this. I think you're anticipating a handoff here. Whoops. It's ridiculous. Bam Adebayo is literally coming over to double. If you're Duncan Robinson, get up and force Spencer Dinwiddie into this double team. How does this happen? Can't have two people guarding one in a zone. So if this ball screen gets set and this player is going to take this part of the zone, then this is your area of the zone. So you got to dip underneath the screener. Okay? Two people guarding the ball. Someone's going to be open in the zone at that point. If you are Duncan Robinson, this player actually eventually comes down to double. But why can't I just get up and force him here now? And now I can just stunt. I get his dribble picked up, recover. Look at this. Look you're letting him go baseline. So now I got to come all the way down here. Duncan Robinson is really atrocious defensively. Again, you got Jimmy Butler here in the gaps. This player's in the gaps here. Get up, okay? If I get beat here, no problem. Same thing here. This is the only way I can get beat. You got to guard this stagger screen the right way. Here's your stagger right here. This player's got to go under, over, right? And this player gets attached with his arms out, so this player can't curl. He has to go out. But literally none of that happens. None of that happens. Look at this player. You're already playing at a disadvantage. So you're off balance, and now you're not going to get on the other side of this screen at the same time Bridges does, and it's right to the rim for an and one. You're Bam Adebayo. You got to get connected to your man here, okay? Because, well, in this case, if he slips it, you got to go with him. Look at Adebayo. Not connected to his man. He's slipping this. What are you doing? This is a terrible switch. Jimmy Butler, stay attached to your man. Look what's happening. So this player is faking like he's setting a cross screen. Okay, if he sets a cross screen, this player comes through, you jam him, knock him off a spot so this player can get on the other side. The problem is he's faking like he's setting a cross screen and is actually going to come off a down screen. So if you were attached to your man like you're supposed to be, you could just chase coming off this down screen. But nope, you switch, it's a terribly late switch, and it's an open three. If you want to be in the gaps, this is already a problem. You need to already be there. You got to have your back to the base. You already got to be there because I can't move my feet inward. I'm stunting without moving my feet, and I'm recovering. Look at this player here, moving his feet all the way inward. You're never getting back outward. Why are you going under here? Please get up, all right? If this player does come off the screen, we can hedge it, push him out. All right, we have backside help right here. This Heat player can guard these Nets players 2 passes away. Why are you giving up a practice three? Just can't happen. There's 2.7 seconds left. Whether there's 2.7 seconds left or 12 minutes left, this is off of me. How do you allow this Nets player to get behind everyone? Look at this. This should never, ever look like this. Someone has got to sprint back and get underneath this Nets player. This is a total calamity. If you're Bam Adebayo, you got to rotate to the ball. That when this pass gets made, you got to get up. Again, there's no reason to be closing out so short on Dinwiddie. Again, this player can move in and be in the gaps. If you can't guard Dinwiddie, you can force him here. But stop playing off. For Duncan Robinson, you cannot switch like this. You need to be level to the screener right now, ready to guard. You're not ready to guard. You're just not. So now you're going to be coming upwards while this player is going downhill. You're off balance. Good night. This player wants to come into the gaps. That's fine, all right? But this is not fine. You're not in a defensive stance. Get wide base defensive stance. You can't be moving inward. It's just stunt without moving inward recover. Look at this Heat player. Look at him moving inward. Now you're not getting back outward. Horrible switch. If you are switching, like, did Duncan Robinson communicate a switch? You can never just assume someone's switching. So if Duncan Robinson communicated a switch, it doesn't matter whether the player comes off the screen or not. You got to switch. It's bang, bang. Like, what's Gabe Vincent? Like, right now, boom. You need to be over here guarding Mikal Bridges. Look at how late this is. So now you're going to let Mikal Bridges get too low on the floor, and it's good night in the post. Just focus on the one-on-one defense here. It would be nice if Jimmy Butler would just slide his feet. This gamble right there is just not necessary. Here's your problem here, and this is when you're not organized or prepared. Okay, a double team coming here is fine, because we can if we rotate right, we'll be fine. But what you cannot have happen is a triple team of the ball. You're never rotating out of that. Come on, this is very basic. This is a down screen being set. This player must get attached to his man with his arms out so this player can't curl. I mean, come on. 100% on Jimmy Butler. Right now, you don't worry about what's going on beyond half court. Just sprint back. Just get back so we can have as many numbers as possible in transition. We just lost Jimmy Butler for no reason. God. Away from the ball, your head has to be on a swivel. That means you're seeing the ball and your man at all times. This is literally what not having your head on a swivel looks like. Look at, you're just staring at the ball. Good night.